Hey guys, it's Grand Admiral Thrawn, and with the new Superman movie out, I figured it was time that I finally did the last Suicide Squad figure review. I've been putting him off for too long. King Shark's McFarlane Toys 7-inch figure. Although he's a bit taller than 7 inches. But anyway, I've done all 4 other members of the Suicide Squad that DC has released. So today I'm finally going to be doing King Shark. And there are 2 ways for you to get the King Shark figure. There's one way where you just buy the figure in his box, he comes with a card, or when you buy all the other members of the Suicide Squad, such as Peacemaker, Bloodsport, Harley Quinn, and Polka Dot Man, you get, well, a body part of King Shark. When you get Peacemaker, you get the arms. When you get Bloodsport, you get the chest. And it's mainly like just the chest and the back here. When you get Harley Quinn, you get the legs, and when you get Polka Dot Man, you get his head and his body here, for example. So to build the King Shark, you then just take him, well, for right now I'm going to be taking him apart and rebuilding him for this example. I am not going to be removing his head because his head is actually the only thing that's hard to put back in once it's removed. So yeah, his head will be staying in, but you get my point. You just take all the parts and you rebuild King Shark. And he actually stays together very well, while at the same time being easy to disassemble. It's pretty cool what they did with the figure. I like that. He doesn't fall apart. His parts stay together once he's built, and you can easily remove him if you wanted to. My favorite thing about this figure isn't even that it's so big, it's that you can make King Shark show personality by just simple adjustments to his face here. Like, for example, just moving his head slightly, you could make him happy, you could make him angry. It all depends on how you tilt his figure to look, but you can make him look very, well, much like how he is in the movie. It all just depends on the faces you have the figure make. I really do like how big the figure is and all the detail they gave him, so I do want to cover that. Like, for example, how he's much taller than the other figures, and he's just built bigger. I really like that. His arms are massive, and his hands are very accurate. I like how they gave him his 4 fingers and 3 toes. It's very nice there. His fin on the back, it's a little hard to see from this point of view, but just slightly turned, he has his fin on the back. I like how his shorts have detailing on them, like how there's the belt loops, they have those, that's very nice. But the best feature they gave King Shark is that you can open and close his mouth. None of the other figures come with anything like that. Just a slight warning, his teeth are actually sharp. Like, I think I did once cut myself just by messing with his teeth here. So, yeah, the shark will bite you. I do really like this King Shark figure. I love the detailing, like how he has his gills on his neck there. That's really good. He has little marks on his chest for battle damage. And then this figure is actually not too different from the one that you buy. The only difference is that one you don't get a box and you don't get a card. But also you don't get a chewed off leg and a chewed off head, I think. But I'm pretty sure that buying all 4 members and then having to spend another $80 to get the ultimate King Shark isn't worth it when you get a free King Shark just by buying the other 4 members of the squad. So, yeah, I really like that. I really love all the detailing they gave King Shark, like how he has his kind eyes, he has nose holes. He just has great detailing throughout the entire figure, like how his colors change, and it looks like it doesn't just shift completely from dark gray to light gray. It actually fades and shifts colors very gradually, and it looks good. He has great articulation, but he doesn't have as much as the other members because he's a lot bigger. For example, his feet don't really move as much as they should. However, he still has the toe articulation. I don't get why these figures come with toe articulation. I just don't get why DC gives them toe articulation. But they do. He has holes on the bottom of his feet, so if you did want to give him a DC stand, you could. And yeah, he just has some great detailing throughout the entire figure, and I really like it. King Shark, he's a great addition to your collection if you want to get all the members of the Suicide Squad, except for Ratcatcher and Rick Flag, because they don't have one. I really wish DC would make a Ratcatcher, a Rick Flag, and especially a Vigilante. If they made a Vigilante, I would actually review that, because I actually only ever planned on doing the Suicide Squad because they're the only ones I own. And it was a nice little break from doing Black Series reviews, but I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I really like this King Shark. He's an amazing figure. Yeah, and it was fun to get to review all the members of the Suicide Squad. I know this review doesn't really have as much to talk about, but that's because there isn't really too much to talk about with this King Shark, from the fact that he's big. He doesn't have as much articulation, and you can take him apart. But I do really like him. You can reenact moments from... Oh, wait, it's the other way. Like this, you can reenact Hand. He doesn't come with a bird or any of his little friends, which I really think that they should have given him some of his new dumb friends as an accessory. Even if it was in the $80 one or in this one, they didn't give him any of his new dumb friends, which they should have been one of his accessories. Anyway, yeah, I really like this King Shark figure. I think he's a great figure and a great addition to your collection if you want to get the Suicide Squad or even just the DC figures. But it's very likely King Shark will be my last because it doesn't seem like DC wants to do Vigilante. But you never know. Maybe the other members of the Suicide Squad will show up in Peacemaker Season 2 and we could get Ratcatcher and Vigilante, hopefully. But until then, I'm glad that I got to review all 5 members of the Suicide Squad. And yeah, I really do like this King Shark. I think he's a 10 out of 10 figure because he may not have as much flexibility, but like, do you really want flexibility with King Shark? Or do you want something that looks like it could tear you to shreds, but at the same time be adorable? Anyway, this is Grand Admiral Thrawn signing off, and I look forward to our next encounter in my next video. King Shark, 10 out of 10. And yeah, go check out Superman. I did it. It was a good movie.